Hey guys, what's going on? XD here, back again with another video. Welcome back to my channel. Now today in this video I'm going to be talking about bass, and I get a lot of questions on my social media on what basses I use and what basses I should recommend to people. So today I thought I would show you guys my favorite 5 bass presets, and these are presets on different VSTs. Some of them is stock VSTs that you'll find in FL Studio, so you might have. So I have a track I have over here that I made. It's just an idea, it's just a concept that I'm gonna finish later. So I was working on the bass, and then I thought, what bass must I use? So then it brought me back to the question that people are always asking me. So I thought today I'd share some bass with you guys, and then you see what's happening. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below so you don't miss out on my future videos. So the first bass I have is a popular one that a lot of house music producers all across the board, from deep house to Afro house to all the styles of house that you know, they use this bass. This is the tube bass that you find in Hypersonic. Let me just play it back so you hear how it sounds. That's how the tube bass sounds like. If I can play it with the whole track, you'll hear how it sounds. So that's my first bass. Now this is a bass that a lot of producers use, like House Victims and the godfathers of Deep House SA use this bass as well. Now my second bass is found in GMS. If I open GMS over here, that's the pure bass. You can hear that this bass has a lot of low end presence. It's very thick. It doesn't have some mid-range and some highs in there as well. You can layer that and add that to it, but it is very bassy and is very pumpy, especially in the subs. So that's how that bass sounds. And my third bass is the log drum. This is a popular one that a lot of producers use as well. If you don't know how it sounds, I'm gonna play it back for you. If I play it with the track, so that's how that one sounds. Now my fourth one is gonna be the E flute that you'll find in DX10. DX10 is this plugin over here, DX10, and E flute is in the presets. You can find it up here. That's the one. It's not a bass sample per se, but it's a flute sound. But if you use the lower octaves, then you're gonna get a nice, smooth, really low bass sound. So this is how it sounds like on its own. You can hear it's very bassy, it's very powerful. So I actually didn't know that this is the bass that people use until someone else taught me and showed me to use this bass, and now I'm showing you. So that's my fourth bass. If I can play this with the track, if you're watching this video on a good pair of monitors or headphones, then you can hear this bass properly. If you're watching on laptop speakers or on your phone, unfortunately you're not going to be able to hear this bass because it's very low. It needs really big speakers. There we go. So that's how that bass sounds. And my last bass is coming from Ravity S. The preset is called SQR. I think that stands for square envelope, if I'm not mistaken. If I can play it with the track. So that's my last bass. These are my go-to basses. I can obviously change them and tweak them around a bit, add some automation and add a little bit of filters to them to kind of move the sounds around if I want to. But these are my go-to basses that I know off the top of my head. Whenever I'm looking for bass, these are the ones I always go to. So it goes between, you know, the 5 basses that I've shown you. And as a bonus to you watching this video, I'm going to share these bass sounds with you guys. I'm not going to share them as presets of these VSTs because some of you guys might not have these VSTs. I'm going to share these presets with you guys as samples. These are the samples that you see over here that I have over here. So I'm going to show you guys a quick thing before I go on how to actually use these sounds, because I know I'm going to get comments in the in the comments section down below, and people inboxing me asking me how to actually use these samples. These samples will work the same way you use other samples that you load into your track. So what you're going to do with these samples, if you download this pack in the description below, link is in the description down there, you check that out. So let's say for instance you want to add this log drum. I made sure that I render out 4 bars of the log drum sustained of all the bass presets. They're going to be sustained all the way till 4 bars, so that you can have room for you to to play the notes. So I'm gonna load a sample here. Let's say for instance log drum, you want to use this one. So I'll just open in a new channel. Then this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get this. So you can see it's sustained all the way here. But if you play it back, it's gonna play the whole sample. So what you want to do with this is come here to the envelope instrument settings, switch on envelope, pull back the attack. Now when you play it, it's gonna hold so that it plays short notes, so that it doesn't sustain the whole time. Because some of you guys are gonna run into problems where you press one note, it's gonna keep playing. When you press the other, the previous note is gonna still play again, and then it's just gonna be a clash of notes playing at the same time, and you do not want that. Or I think what you can do besides doing this is make sure you come here over to the wrench and select mono. Then this is gonna make it slide. And you can add just one here. But you see, it's not gonna stop as well. So you need to make sure that the envelope is on, so that you make sure it stops. So if you press a short note, it'll play and stop. So that goes for all these other samples as well. So this is how you can load them and make sure that you can use them perfectly. This is the same way when you're making hip hop, you handle 808s as well to make sure they don't sustain the whole way, but you'll find your way. So I thought I'd share with you guys these bass sounds so you can have them in your arsenal, so you don't have any excuse on why you're not making good bass, because you've got the basses now that you need, that are kickstart to having great bass in your tracks. Because I feel like bass is a very important element in house music, because people love bass. I'm a huge fan of bass, and that's what I want you guys to have. So let me know down in the comments what's your favorite bass preset and which VST can you find it, so other people can know as well. Let me know down in the comments. Leave a like on this video if you really find this video very helpful. I'm gonna check you guys out in my next video. Before I go, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe down below. Join us. We have a lot of great content here on this channel for you, and this content is going to help you become a much better producer. So I'm gonna check you guys out in my next video. I am X and I'm out. Peace.